Afternoon all. I think I made a mistake earlier. I'm challenging someone for a 2-game match. So what's your FIDE again? Just going to quickly ask. Here's a FIDE rated player, Watergun 7, another very strong FIDE player. So he's currently, well, he's been up to 2597 on Chesscube. So I think he's like 2300ish where he used to be. So okay, we're gonna have a Sicilian game, I think. Okay, I like the Sicilian at the moment, playing both sides. Quite good fun. Okay. Shall I play f4? What about f4 straight away for e5? Would that be fun? I think Nesmetanov might have had a quick game or two in this with a quick e5 blast. So I'm avoiding main 9 dragons and stuff. If I take and then e5, is that interesting? I'm hoping. Vaguely interesting. Right. Ooh. Bishop c4 here. Does that move on? Knight e4. Queen f3. I think I'll go with bishop c4. If it takes, maybe just castle. Just castle. Seem to have. There's e6 as a threat anyway. Okay, I've got a sort of wedge over there. If I move it back to. Actually, can I play knight d5? CD queen d5. I'm on f7 and a8. That might be a good move. I'll go for it. So we're on a8 and f7. f7 is a sensitive point. The Alekhine game with the battery really just highlighted. Well, he says, "Oops." F7 is just a critical weakness, and just from the opening, not just from the opening, in the middle game as well. F7 is vulnerable, but I suppose, especially in the opening, if the king's still on e8, then f7's a major weakness. But here I'm just combining the attack on 2 bits. So queen a5. What about bishop d2? CD queen d5. Okay, he's a little rusty, by the way. I don't think he's played too many FIDE games this year. This guy. Watergun 7. So, he's 2459 at the moment. It's not bad. Oh, stay on this page. What's going on here? Blimey, I think it's Facebook. I'm going to post Facebook. Whoops. Blimey, what on earth is going on with the computer? YouTube video starts playing. Whoops. Right. If I take on e5, I'm attacking h8. If I take on a8, is that a big problem? He takes on c4. I can play queen c6. Pick up the knight. Is it better to take on e5? It's just a clear piece. But the other one's a rook, and if I can get it back after knight c4, if I can play queen c6, that is a rook. Also there's bishop b5 to consider. Bishop b5, bishop d7, queen e5. Some queen e5 more clear cut. If I take on a8, knight c4, queen c6. Let's go back to that. Yeah. So much for Kotov checking and rechecking variations. So I want to make sure I'm not missing anything major. I've always got bishop b5 and bishop g4. So I think I'm going to go for that. I'll take the rook. Bishop g4 is actually threatening. Mate, I can take the queen. So the knight's in pre. If I play for queen c6 check, I just want a whole rook. If bishop g7, bishop b5. So I think it's looking pretty promising. Whole rook. So if I just castle here, there's no major thing going on here, is there? Oh, it's bishop b5. Oh, bishop b5 there. Whoops. Oh, blimey. There's a lot of pressure. What about a4 just to rule out bishop b5 for a sec? With rook c8, then maybe queen d3. Can I get the rook out like that? a3? Actually, queen d3 might also be good for bishop e3. I think there's something wrong with my position here. Even though I'm rook up, there's a bit of pressure. Let's move back to the centre and play c3 to blunt the bishop. Then bishop e3. It also protects the pawn. So c3 and bishop e3. Just trying to blunt the pieces a bit. So that's blunted a bit. Okay, he's on g2. We can all spectators for a moment. So get this rook to the centre as well. Although bishop c4 is now going to be a threat for rook c8, so I'll get the queen there. So can I play bishop d4? So it's only 2 minutes. Why is my time gone so quick? I'm trying to get rid of this bishop or play bishop e5. It's a strong central position. Okay, so if I play a5, just shore up the queen side. Okay, if I go back here for queen e5, mind you, there's always f6. Okay, although I'm rook up, some issues here to address. Protect this for a sec. Oh, it's bishop h4, right? Okay. Go here now. Getting hassled. Queen e5 is f6 again. Okay, is it worth prompting f6 anyway? Let's just put this here for a sec. Bit planless. Okay, what about exchanging off here at the cost of a pawn? Trying to get the queens off. Actually, isn't there a threat of rook d5 now for... There's a threat of rook d5 anyway. Queen e6 if the queen wasn't on e6. Let's get the 7th rank actually. Alright, if I get this bishop for rook d6, get on 7th rank. What about rook b6? Rook d6, rook b6. That suppresses the b file. Rook d8's not that great. I think rook d8 to b6. I'm going to get a stronger passed pawn than these two guys. That's blockaded anyway. 1 minute 21 though. Where did my time go? Okay, so if I play for rook b6, he's going to hit, and he's going to hit the rook. Okay, what about c6? c6 or rook b6? I think rook b6. Then maybe c6 later. So 33 seconds, rook up still. Play for c6 here. As rook c1 and bishop c6. Mind you. Okay, rook takes d5 here for check. Queen d7. Is that too complicated? What about... Oh, hang on. Let's just go queen d4 for a sec. Queen f6. Oh, he's going to be on that check, so I'll get rid of that. So maybe queen f6 coming in soon. Queen c5 here. For rook b7. Okay, I'll get this f file. What about c7? If I get c7 and rook b8. Okay. Oh, okay. think we've been playing King's Engine in Bullets. Why not here? It's been good fun actually. He plays sort of mainline-ish King's Engine. Usually. Maybe he's not going to play it. Maybe he's played D takes now. Okay. Same sort of stuff as in our bullet encounters. So it's quite exciting. And he's going to play. Oh, knight b5. That would have been. Can I not take that there? Because the dark square bishop's really valuable. Why can't I take that there? Would it be that bad? Do I trust him? I think I'm going to trust him because I think I'm damaging my pawn structure. I can just give up a7 and get a strong initiative on the king side here. I don't want to take on c5. So he plays knight b5, knight f6, plays knight a7, bishop d7. Looks fairly standard. Oh, maybe not. Oh dear. Look at these positions now. I don't know. So knight a7. If I play here, bishop d7, then okay. Just want to get my king side attack going. Oh, rook a7, knight d7. It's getting the light square bishop, which usually is a strategic disaster to happen. Oh well, because there's nothing that usually is good for the attack. We'll play for knight f6, rook f7, bishop f8. So g4 coming in, g4, maybe g3 coming up. Okay, so this is where my attack's going to be halted, is it? And queen e1 attacks pawn knight as well. Okay, so let's move that back. Okay, it's on d6 now. Great, let's protect this. You could play bishop b6 though in the exchange on rook c7 as well. Alright, I'll protect these guys. c7, d6 with that. So I could go back to knight h4 for a moment. Rook f7. So I think I was going to play knight e6. It's getting nastier. Yeah. If I take care of queen h3, queen g4. Okay, there's queen h3 as a possibility. I think I'll use that. Although knight e6 is looking nasty, hang on a sec. I'll take first the queen h3 to avoid knight e6. So, I need some more attacking bits here. So rook d7, rook f6 to g6. Or just king h7, maybe king h7. Take to a few squares. Oh, there's rook c8 there, which may have been useful. Oh, I can't allow the entry point. So what's happening here? I'm just material down. Is it really bad? That's the question. There's queen h3 here, and if rook c8, there's queen f1. So I think I'll use that for a sec. Mind you, there's, oh dear, hang on, there's queen f3 of rook g1. Go back then. Is it going to be so queen b5, is that useful? Not particularly. I'm going to play rook f6 with rook g6 or something. Alright, so that's not looking hot again. But if oh, it's queen g6, Oh dear. Winning material. That's queen b5 here. Bishop c7, queen e2. Oh, I'll go for that. Whatever that does. It doesn't do much. I think I've had it here. This is why the Slav's brilliant. Don't get into this kind of mess. Actually, isn't that pin? What about rook d7? Is that strange pin he's just walked into here? That was unnecessary, wasn't it? To walk into that pin? Unless rook g7 is winning on the spot. Probably. Rook g7. If king g7, bishop f6. Oh. Ah, yes. He's protecting with bishop c7. Right. Bishop c7. Okay. So bishop f6 here, same consequence. Bishop c7, queen b8. There's nothing to be done there. Bishop ends up on b8. Pain. I think I have to kind of do it anyway. So bishop c7 is a good move. Alright, so try and get these bits out. Nope. I think that's it. That looks end of game. It's like 2 pawns up. Shall I resign here? Yeah. Yep. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. Comments or questions on YouTube? Nope. Right. Thanks so much.